Yo, welcome to another episode of In a Way We're Right. We got our first official guest on the podcast, Frazier. You want to introduce yourself?
Frazier.
Smitty, if you want to introduce yourself.
Hey guys, I'm Smitty.
Yeah, Smitty got that rock on his finger, ladies. Yeah, he's not rocking with none of y'all. Oh, and this is Derek, the co-host.
I'm Derek. Rank.
Right. Right. But no, today we're going to talk about superheroes. So first thing I want to do is plug the superhero Velvet Marvel Edition do-rag that I'm wearing.
It's awesome.
Ken Drippy Jr. That's what they
That was
call
a
me.
lot of words right there.
It was I had to up it, bro.
The Marvel Velvet Limited Edition.
It's not
stock,
limited edition
dead
at all.
stock.
You can go Google and buy it right now. No, but we're gonna talk about superheroes today. We would like to be well versed on the podcast, so definitely want to get to the superhero conversation. We're all well apt, and we're only going by movies today, guys. No comic books.
Oh, thank God. Okay, I don't even need a laptop.
That's
All
good to
It's
know.
just a-
We're gonna keep it on movies because it's more broad, more public. You don't gotta go to edition 27 back in 19. You don't gotta do all that. Google will get you there. So we'll start off easy. Who's y'all's favorite superhero? Come on, nah. Y'all just don't want to overtalk. We interrupt each other on this podcast, damn it.
Yeah,
My favorite superhero,
I better get to talking.
Wolverine. Wolverine's that guy to me. Wolverine is a savage. Wolverine is the killer. And I'm glad they finally played him out right in this last movie.
Yes,
I gotta go with Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
we right there. There. Yeah, I'm a Spider-Man guy.
I don't
Yeah.
think Vision got a lot of love, but I like Vision myself. I think he's my
Vision?
Yeah.
Vision is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a real comic book fan right there.
Bro, I didn't know he was going to say that when I brought him on the podcast, man.
That's a real fan right there. To say Vision, that's like coming on an NBA podcast and saying, "Yeah, no, my favorite team is Sacramento." Like, yeah, so what? De'Aaron Fox is a dog.
That's hilarious. No, yeah, Vision's dope, though. I low key, I'm mad at him because he started simping and it got in the way of the mission.
For sure.
But that's my life story, so I can't even trip on it. That's my lifestyle. I can't even be mad, Vision. I see what you're doing out here for love. You know, that's what it is. All right, now we get into it. Your least favorite superhero.
Black Widow.
Captain America.
Mine is also
Hawkeye.
Captain America.
Wait, Captain
Hawkeye?
America.
Oh, first off, Hawkeye's the realest. I don't know nobody normal. It's just like, yeah, I'll go out there with these demigods and stuff.
Who's out here
It's
trying
a
to fight an android with just a bow and an arrow?
Does it work?
It did work. That's what I'm saying though. Like Hawkeye's actually pretty good. I don't know how you hate him.
It's really difficult. I highly dislike Hawkeye and Black Widow, but today I'm just feeling Hawkeye because they don't belong.
That is
Here's
true.
the
They
thing.
don't belong, but
What y'all don't know is they really got asked first to be in the Avengers. And they was like, oh, it's a Hawkeye out this month? Like, oh, sweet.
it's a Thor pulling up too. Like, where's
They
Bro,
was
not
already in the
from
group chat. They was already in the group chat. We couldn't boot them out now. They created it. So
They're like the team that started the fantasy league. You can't kick them out. It's their league.
can't kick me out. Can't kick me out.
I don't know. I mean, that's a different discussion entirely.
Black Widow. I just really don't like Black Widow.
What does she
Why?
do to you?
So Scarlett Johansson kind of ruined it for me. I like looking at Black Widow. Let me preface it with this. I love to look at her. I genuinely like, at least Hawkeye, like, I don't know, he can survey the battlefield or something. What does Black Widow truly bring to the table besides a nice leather suit? Nothing. Like Black Widow, like Hawkeye, he can say, hey, there's 70 guys 100 meters this way. And, he can do stuff like that. Black Widow has to, like, if she doesn't have Wi-Fi, she's screwed. She has no technology after that.
That's true. She brings her little electric sticks and beats aliens with them. Like,
Yeah,
She's
she,
the Marvels, guys. Everyone's
No.
just like her ass and is like, oh yeah, this is why we fighting right here.
That's
No.
true.
no, that all right. What we not gonna do in here is disrespect women. Now I'm not a fan myself. And I'll tell you why. Here's why I'm not a fan. Because I believe in Iron Man 2. That's the first movie she appeared in. She was pregnant. had some cheeks. You can go back and do your research. Cheeks. She was cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon.
Hella ass.
Hella ass. And then
Yep.
the first Avengers, it was like
Where'd it go?
Booty Bandits came. The Booty Bandits
Thanos
came
came
and stole
snap.
that ass.
half her ass left. That's a good one. She
They couldn't afford to cast it.
nah, they could.
Yeah.
Oh, this all you pay me? She stopped doing squats immediately.
That
Wait till I
moment.
get on this Jenny Craig. We'll see who gets paid.
Oh,
She had a
no.
couple of these today.
No. But I'm with Frazier. Captain America is the worst. Oh my god.
I'll hang up right now. I would
It's
not
super-
tolerate.
That's such
Listen,
disrespect.
Power is
I will never tolerate unpatriotism.
I don't want to. Anybody with a super serum fighting Nazis isn't impressive to me.
Stop.
That's when he's fine. He's all right doing that. When he's the last one standing fighting Thanos, though, like what the fuck? Telling me
Yeah,
like,
that don't make sense.
go out first?
That was so. I'm not gonna lie. They might have overrated him a little bit. Captain America's a good guy. He's a
little
good
bit.
guy. You have to like
He's a
Captain America.
frisbee.
No, you don't.
He's
I'm-
a frisbee.
Fact.
More than a frisbee.
His
I mean, I
superpower.
wouldn't try to catch that frisbee. That's all I'm.
Never.
He has willpower.
That's his
Bro,
own
that's not a superpower.
Yes,
That's
it
his
is.
power.
It's the same
No,
thing as the Mamba mentality.
every single time.
It's not a superpower though, Rank.
It is.
It is.
No, it's a mentality. That's why it's Mamba mentality.
It's a superpower.
It's Captain America's superpower.
He just looks like a superhero on that court. You feel me? RIP to go. Anyway,
Man, he's a leader. You need a leader. Like Tony Stark
you.
is not a leader out here.
He's
You're
not
right.
a
Tony
leader.
Stark is like
Tony Stark is a
"Plan how
Kevin
we're gonna
Durant.
do this." That's an apt description.
He's
Kevin
Kevin
Durant
Durant.
go out
He can't
there.
lead.
The Slim Reaper can win you a game or two, but he cannot carry the team as a leader.
they need to bring back Slim Reaper for sure. But nah, look, bro, Captain America, while
America,
being
Jimmy
a
Butler.
leader. Hence my point.
Jimmy was a top 15 player in the league.
I get that,
How can you hate him?
but he's okay. Jimmy, I don't hate. I hate Captain America. They overhype Jimmy now. Jimmy's put that work in. Captain America was small, getting his ass kicked in Brooklyn, and they was just like, "Hey, bro, you want a needle in your arm?" He was like, "Sure, I'll take plenty needles in my
He
arm."
wanted to defend his country.
Oh my God! So he was trying to do all this to get a gun, defend the country. It was just like, better yet, let me go down to Walmart and grab this frisbee out the aisle, and now he does what he does. And it really pisses me off because they had it right at first. He's propaganda. They didn't even let him.
Now you're just disrespecting Wakanda too, because that is not a Walmart frisbee he just picked
Exactly.
up at the neighborhood.
That is a high quality one of one frisbee.
All right.
Whatever. You know what it is. It's a frisbee. And I had to watch him throw it in the tanks, and it bounces off of everything in the world, and I'm sick of watching it. I'm sick of people getting hit with it and not dying. He murders more people than anybody ever. He's a
real.
He's a soldier. People don't go to war to beat people up. You go to kill them. It's not a.
Exactly.
If that's the case, Mike Tyson would be the military.
that's what
Like
he
you
is.
have to deliver the kill shot every time.
He's literally a boxer with a frisbee. I hate him with everything in me. I hate him.
Did you not see him holding the helicopter and the building like this?
Listen to what you're saying, bro.
Because you got to think they gave him the super serum, and then his mentality, which is his superpower, made him stronger.
True.
His
It's that-
mentality made him stronger. What? How do you get muscles from mentality? I need some of that.
Look at the Hulk. Look at the Hulk. All he has is a mentality that makes him stronger.
Yep.
No,
He's angry.
No.
And gamma rays, but that's beside the point.
All right. We got it. We all hate Captain America. We get it.
No.
Anyway,
Y'all hate Captain America.
no.
I love my country. I don't know about you.
No,
I love
see,
my country too.
Yeah. No, all right, question. Who y'all got is the most powerful?
Oh, even though the movies did him so wrong,
They
Yeah,
did. He should have got
they
beat
are.
up by Thanos like that.
he should not.
Yeah, I mean, in the movies, it's got to be either Scarlet Witch or what's his name?
You can stop
Doctor
there. You know
Strange.
who it is. It's
Captain
Scarlet
Marvel.
Witch, period.
Wait. You said strongest or most powerful?
Most powerful.
Captain Marvel. In the movies.
Scarlet Witch.
No.
That's a fair point. In the movies, Captain Marvel, they hyped her up.
She pulled up and literally changed the entire fight.
You know what's sick? It was sick. They pulled the scene and she had to like carry it across to the little van.
Oh my
And
goodness.
then you see all the women coming up like in the back. And she flies through like 60 yards immediately. Like nobody did nothing for her.
No, not it.
Nobody. They put way too much emphasis on Iron Man's wife too. She would first off, she hates the
Way
suit.
too much.
There's no way she's that cold with the suit. It's just not happening.
She's
Yeah.
not. She couldn't even keep up on the jog.
She's better than Captain America.
What?
I said what I said.
Did you say she's better than Captain America?
Yeah, I'm calling her before
I
her
agree.
before I call Captain America.
I agree. I like that.
What?
I can't.
She's not even better than Don Cheadle.
You hurt?
Don't say his real name, bro. War Machine. Call him by
He doesn't. No, he doesn't get a game. He doesn't get a name. No, he's Don
Doesn't
Cheadle.
get a name.
No,
Damn.
Kung Fu Kenny does not get it. No, War Machine. I won't call. I refuse.
What?
He's
Don
hard.
Cheadle.
He's hard.
He's hard. Didn't he get kicked? Didn't he fall out the sky and lose his legs?
Hold on. He got shot down and lost his legs.
Oh my
And then he
god.
still keeps on fighting though.
And he kept fighting.
He does not keep fighting once he gets shot down. He has
Okay,
to get
no.
fixed.
After that, no.
Don't
It
make
takes
him,
two movies
don't
for him
make
to get
more
right.
of a badass than he is.
No, but he has been fighting again though after that.
Exactly.
That's my point.
But what happens if you take away his little things that keep him up, his braces?
Same thing that happens to Iron Man.
Then he lies like a rug.
Oh, you're talking about real life? You're sick. There's a special place in the fifth layer of hell. Which what do you do if you kick his cane from under him? You're sick.
We're frozen, Williams.
Yeah,
Same
everybody.
thing that would happen if like the Black Panther's dad when he took his glasses off. What happened? They
That's
needed
facts.
they needed better CGI.
That's fact.
That was I'm not gonna lie. I almost didn't watch the movie after that. I almost left, but I'd sunk too much money in the ticket.
That CGI was big trash.
Jeez. Was that the second Captain America?
No, that was in the movie when he came back from the dead with his glasses off. Like he didn't need to see him in the afterlife.
Oh
You
yeah.
get 20/20 vision when you die. Remember?
Well, why not, man?
Why not? It's like you can give me a little something.
I mean, you did, so catch a break somewhere.
I mean, you got something to die, so it's like sickness, a bullet, a disease, something. But no. I'm not gonna let y'all do War Machine like. Don't call him Don Cheadle, bro. That's so disrespectful.
He gets
Falcon? Is it just Falcon, or does he have anything else in his name, or is it just Falcon?
it's Captain
Falcon.
America Falcon now.
That's true.
That's
America.
big trash.
I
Oh.
don't want to see that. That's my unpopular opinion of the day.
I'm going to watch the Black Widow movie to be mad at it. I'm gonna throw popcorn at this.
No, I am not wasting my money on that. If
If
someone
I see it on
offers to
bootleg, I'll
bootleg
record it
for
and put it on
me,
my OnlyFans.
I'm gonna watch it just so I can say I watched it.
No,
Exactly. You just gotta watch it. It's
You
like
gotta find
watching.
it for
It's
free.
like watching Hulk's movie. You just gotta say you watched it.
You said Hulk's movies?
Big trash.
What?
I don't
Fire.
disagree. They're not the best.
Hulk's movie was fire.
Hulk's movies? Yes, his movies are fire.
And Norton, Fight Club. He's hard, but Don Cheadle not hard, bro. I'm not doing this with y'all, man.
I thought Hawks movies were good.
I liked his movies.
It's been too long since I've seen them, but I don't
Yeah, you
remember
can
being
go back,
impressed by them.
I'm not gonna say they're super great or anything, but it was a different time for Disney. They're certainly
Uh,
better than the Hulk movies now.
All right, hold up. Are they better than the Andrew Garfield Spider-Mans?
Put some respect. No, they're not. Andrew Garfield Spider-Man was fire. That is my.
That's
They
the
were
first one or the
fire.
second one?
First and
Oh.
second.
This is the Marvel episode, by the way, if y'all haven't noticed, fans. We're not gonna-
No, the first 3 Spider-Mans were better than any Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
No. We can't say that because the second Andrew Garfield Spider-Man with Jamie Foxx as Electro is better than Spider-Man 2.
Bro,
Tobey
no
Maguire.
way. First off, I'm not letting nobody with hair like that run up on me.
They're like that.
Period.
But then he's Electro. Electro was fire. And the Green Goblin was better. Okay, no, I'm not gonna take it that far.
No,
I was
yeah,
gonna say that Green
I
Goblin
get
was better, but it wasn't.
The worst part, there's 2 bad parts about the first Spider-Man trilogy. The first being, you don't go get Eric from that 70s show to be Venom. You don't.
You're asking. Yeah, you can't. That's unbelievable.
Goth Spider-Man.
Hey, let's never forget the finger pistol scene.
Oh,
He was like,
Yeah. And he went, "Ba-doop."
have you watched if y'all haven't, go watch the scene and he's walking down the street, but without the music.
Yeah.
He's like, damn.
But sometimes you just be jigging. Yeah. All the shorties was loving it.
They weren't.
They were.
They didn't love it
They
until
were
he started. I will say this. Immediately after he got busy in the club,
That
He
was,
went crazy.
That was fire. Goth Spider-Man was definitely turned up for real. I wish he had black fingernails.
Well, that would have been
Sounds like a
legit.
Kotsky member.
start playing Metallica. Goth Spider-Man was flames though.
He was fired.
It's the
I will
best
say
worst
the
thing
Tobey
ever.
Maguire series is better as a whole than Amazing Spider-Man, but
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield held his own.
No, he was just Spider-Man.
He was mediocre.
He
I'm not-
is-
Mediocre. He was a little too sensitive. I thought they made that Spider-Man too sensitive. Like he was
No,
always
he was-
crying. So that was like a downfall. Like, and he had an ugly cry face, which made it
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah, and yeah. Oh no.
There's
But he
big-
wasn't bad.
He was terrible.
No, I think you guys. I think you
Terrible
guys are
bad.
biased.
I don't know. To me, every time his face popped up on the screen, I just cringed. It was like, ugh.
It got
So
bad.
you guys are cool. You guys are mad at that, but you guys are cool with Tobey Maguire being a 30-year-old high schooler.
Yeah,
It happens.
because he has that hint of awkwardness that you need.
But he was 30, and he was clearly 30.
Yeah.
So he didn't even dress like he was not 30.
Hold on. Do y'all remember the first one when he jumped like 30 feet to the top of the cage and nobody said a word?
Yeah, they're like, oh wow.
Oh, that guy can jump. Like, bro, nobody jumps like.
I promise you, you put Jordan in there in his prime, he's not doing that.
He was like, I was like, oh man,
He said,
Yeah.
haha, gotcha, bitch.
the second best Spider-Man
But y'all gonna be mad at Andrew Garfield.
because he
Oh.
cries a bunch. Yeah,
Yeah.
Take away the tears. We really got to look at Jamie
They
Foxx
really-
and what he did.
They should have called him the amazing weeping spider.
big fact.
He just
They'd have called him the Weeping Spider-Man. That would have been a little bit more accurate. I will say
Yeah.
that.
He cried. He couldn't help it, man.
But Jamie Foxx was in his bag, especially when he had his stuff. He was like, he had his little birthday cake for him. He was like, I'm going to go to Spider-Man today. And he had his little accent he was talking with. Then he turned into Electro and was just messing the whole city up.
I'm just a Jamie fan, so it don't matter what he was in.
Very true.
Yeah, me too. Jamie Foxx can be in anything, and I'm going to watch it.
Exactly. So we got to get down to the point that he's just not a good Spider-Man.
So,
Hold on, which one was it? No, that's the cartoon. Never mind. We're not getting into that. But we need to be honest here. It's not close who the best Spider-Man is, right?
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
easily.
Hey, Oz. He's doing it like perfect. He hasn't missed a step.
And he looks like a hospital. He's not 40 like Tobey Maguire.
Right.
He's not,
A whole
he's not at
bunch.
the end of his career.
Andrew Garfield either.
Andrew Garfield looked more high schooler than than Toby.
He wasn't as good as Spider-Man.
Yeah. It was like you had a better Spider-Man, but clearly not a high schooler. And then you had a guy who could pull off a high schooler, but was not a good Spider-Man. And Tom Holland's both. He's both a high school looking person and is Spider-Man. A
He has
good
that good
Spider-Man.
awkwardness I feel like you need. Toby was awkward because he was 30.
Yeah.
It's probably hard to get back into a high school mindset when you're going to the damn senior home.
Hey.
Like, oh man, let me get back to
Spider-Man's dope, man. Spider-Man's super dope. But we I'm not spoiling nothing at this point. It's been what, a year, 2 years? Do you think Endgame is better than Infinity War?
Mhm.
That woman scene and Captain Marvel flying through the ship and that sort of ruins it.
There's a female scene in Infinity War too.
But
It's more about the placement of the scene.
Yeah,
It just
it
kind
was
of
trash.
takes you out of that moment. You know,
That's fair.
There's
I think Infinity
nothing wrong
War
with
tried to
that
put
scene.
too much.
Whoa.
Too much in a small, not in Infinity War, sorry, Endgame. Endgame tried to
Oh.
put too much stuff in a small amount of time.
I can
Just give us a 6-hour movie. We're all calling off work for
Oh
it.
my goodness, that was a 6-hour movie.
We're all calling off work for it.
Big fact. I would 100%. And I'd watch it 3 times in theaters.
I would.
Yes.
Oh,
Dang.
You can triple charge me.
Triple.
Oh, no, you're not going to do that. You're not going to do that.
But yeah, no, I think they try to put too much. But I liked it. Though. I liked Endgame more because I just like the fighting scenes more.
mhm.
I like the way Thanos. We got to see more Thanos fight, and like I love watching him fight. He was in his bag. I thought that was
Yeah.
cool.
Thanos came out with them things. He was like, he's like, man, I'm just sitting here chilling. You ain't
It's
have
funny how Captain America, Iron Man, and Fat Thor walked up like they could really do. That's the only thing that made me mad too. Don't walk up like you can really do something with Thanos for real. We'd see them in the first one.
I mean, if you
Hold on. But the thing is, it wasn't that Thanos. They probably thought, oh, he don't got the gauntlet. He not with it.
They also were messing him up in the last one in Infinity War.
That's true.
Iron Man did his work. Iron Man did some work by himself.
Iron Man was going crazy.
But you got to think they schemed for that for like a day.
But you got to think
That was
like
a Batman scenario.
Thanos that they fought. So they're fighting a younger one, less experienced. They're like, okay, we can take him. It's 3 of us too, not 1v1.
Fair.
He worked them all.
Yeah,
he was going
they
crazy.
forgot that's prime Thanos right there. Not old
That's
man
like-
broke his arm in the glove thing.
That's
Honestly,
villain LeBron.
You have, bro, you bring up LeBron every podcast. But can we talk about superheroes?
LeBron is a superhero, you ask me.
He is. But that's not the point.
He's a different kind of superhero.
Yeah, he's.
That can also be a villain when he's number 6, which is nasty.
Jesus.
Anyway, but yeah, no, I just like watching Thanos. That's the next question then. Favorite villain. Not the
Oh.
best, because the best, yeah, that's a favorite.
Just like
We're
Marvel
going straight to the
villain.
movie. Marvel. Straight
in
Marvel.
a
Marvel
movie?
villain. Marvel movie.
Marvel movie villain. I've told Frazier and Williams this many a time, and they think I'm crazy. I personally loved Ultron as a villain.
I'm not mad at that.
is he for that?
I think the second Avengers is probably my favorite, and that is a highly unpopular opinion.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all.
James-
Ultron was spitting
I
bars
think it was-
too.
Yeah, James Spader, I think, was an excellent voice actor for that.
The voice is amazing.
It's just you can't beat it, and I don't know, like what's more fun than a robot who's made of adamantium slamming down like a small city on the earth? Like
I think
what
That's pretty
what
tough
else
for
is
real.
that?
I got to answer that question. Captain America is my favorite Marvel villain.
I hate you. Don't do this. It was clearly Iron Man who was the villain in that movie.
No,
Don't talk to
no.
me.
It was not Iron Man. If Captain America would have just told Iron Man everything, they could have all worked it out. But he wanted to keep secrets like every hero wants to.
And this big fat Captain America did know. Can you imagine? Like, all right, hypothetical.
Mhm.
Frank, you killed my mom and dad.
Right?
Okay.
And Smitty knows you killed my mom and dad. I'm hanging out with Smitty every day. Me and him, I done saved his life many a time.
We also think you're dead, by the way, for the longest.
That not the point. Not the point. I want to know. Like, we could have worked it out. Like, man, but now I'm in an emotional state, and you got to see me with these paws. And he should have had them for real. But 2v1 is not fair. And Bucky is stronger than Captain America. Will be
Siri
his ass.
taught him how to fight. I don't care about that.
Bro, don't say Siri.
He
Don't
asked,
do-
Siri, he asked Siri to analyze the fight pattern and then won. Started
That's
winning, I should
true.
say.
That's really true.
Iron Man's
That-
a builder, though. He likes his tech. That's
Then that's also fair. Iron Man's not. He's a hyper intelligent suit wearing badass. He does not fight well outside of his suit. I mean, he doesn't even really got a full blown heart. He got little nuggets of metal in there.
And he still got more heart than Captain America. Because I'm
That's
sure
no,
not
he doesn't.
true. No,
No, he doesn't.
He does not.
Captain
No.
America caught Thanos' punch like this.
Who snapped though? Who sacrificed himself for the snap?
who sacrificed himself.
I don't
Oh,
remember.
I'm glad he did. He should have committed suicide earlier.
Wow!
All this. Imagine this. If you take Iron Man away, there is no Ultron.
If you take Iron Man away, there's no Avengers either. Who's paying for all their shit?
Fact.
There's no need for the Avengers if you take away. Iron Man brought on the most amount of threats.
No.
Yes, because his technology and his family's technology brought on the most amount of threats. All the weapons and all that. We forget Iron Man's a horrible person.
Well, you got a point. But here's the thing.
Where are they going to be without Iron Man stuff? Though?
Exactly.
Where would they be? His jet, his money, his suits.
Listen. Captain America is a leader of men, and I believe
Be a leader of broke men.
That-
Fact.
He's under a bridge somewhere.
Fact. What's he gonna do? He's gonna be out there.
he had government backing though. It's not like
Big
it's not like
bucks.
Shield wasn't paying for stuff.
Who really had the government backing?
He also doesn't trust the
Iron
government. Over issue with Civil War.
Yeah, he don't care about the government. He don't want their money.
Would have never had Civil War
Is that
without
an
Iron
unfair
Man.
thing to not trust the government in that situation?
He'd be in Brooklyn stopping crimes like Spider-Man. But he'd have to walk everywhere.
That
You see Captain America hop out in cab. Like, hey, put the
taxi.
he
Hey, come here, I need a ride. Like
can't get his shield in there. He's got to put it in the trunk. The cab accidentally drives away. He's got to grab the bottom of it. Like, whoa.
Oh my goodness.
So speaking of cabs, how did y'all feel about Deadpool and Deadpool 2?
Ooh,
I never saw Deadpool 2.
shame.
You're
Love
not you're not really missing out on much.
False. I like Deadpool 2.
I
like
Deadpool.
Deadpool 1 was hysterical.
Yeah, Deadpool
Yeah, I
1.
think Deadpool 2 was just trying to put I don't know, it just didn't do it for me.
I liked it.
Deadpool's a singular movie type of guy.
Yeah, actually no. I feel you can make more. They just tried too much to make it like the first one though.
Yeah, the thing is, it's hard to make Deadpool like consecutive movies because he doesn't have much of a storyline. He's just like, I'm here, I do my thing. I'm funny. He's a much better guest.
That's why the single Wolverine. That's why Wolverine's single movies suck.
Yeah.
Like the one where he was in
He's
Japan.
really-
Nobody wants to see that.
Nah.
What if they started
Yeah.
doing Deadpool like they used to do Stan Lee? He just has like a cameo in every Marvel movie.
That'd
Yeah.
be
That's
fun.
how he should do it. That'd
I
be
would like
perfect.
that.
That would be hysterical.
Damn! Wow, he just did. Hold on. Let me text my boy Russo.
He did not have the Russo brothers
I
on
do
call.
not have the Russo's number, but I can tweet at Matthew Berry, who can contact the Russos.
That's true. You can contact the Bitter Berry, and he
Bitter
can
Berry.
get in contact.
No, but Deadpool 2 is one of them movie. I look at it how we look at the early X-Men's. It's a fun movie.
Actually, all the X-Men. Well, no, never mind. I see what you're saying now. I have to let you finish first. Yeah, you're right.
No. That's all. It's just a fun movie. Like you're going to typically enjoy it because it does the things that you expected it to do.
So, like Thor 3.
Yes.
That's my shit, boy. Thor 3 is one of my top 5 favorite movies.
It's
What?
It's easily
Marvel movies.
it's
What?
easily the best superhero comedy in the world by far.
It's in my top 5 favorite Marvel movies.
No.
Probably.
Can't put it there.
I can't.
I
It's
can-
easy. The
trying
villain
to think.
of days. Oh, hella.
Hella was
Oh.
fire. That's right. Okay, you got a
I
point
was
there. But
sick.
I wonder if he knows.
Yeah, I don't know if he's.
We can't hear you.
Yeah,
Hear
we,
me now?
we can- yeah,
Yeah.
now.
Oh, sweet. Anyway, they called the portal right now, just let her in Asgard. And she slaughtered the whole army.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
She was nuts. And all she does is, birth knives out of her hair or something. I don't know.
Which is fire. I bet you she's probably crazy.
That's why she's
nighttime.
looking so sharp all the time.
She stole that from Undercover Brother.
She did.
He pulled the fling. Yeah.
She's also a better superhero than
Captain
Don
America.
Cheadle.
Yeah, no, crazy.
But no, so we skipped over something completely that I feel like we haven't talked about nearly enough.
Before.
The Black Panther, which was one of Marvel's biggest ones as far as the MCU. I think it came out swinging.
Yeah.
How'd y'all feel about that?
I loved it. I loved it mainly because when it comes to early storylines, it's the second best one. I think he has the second best origin story portrayed on screen. Thor 1 was big trash. I don't want to see somebody fight Nazis. Doctor Strange is really good. If somebody said Doctor Strange is better, I wouldn't be upset. But Black Panther, number 2 for me in terms of origin stories. I loved it.
Okay.
I liked it a lot. It was kind of weird to see an origin story pop up so late, but now they got the idea, obviously, and they're doing Black Widows. But it was really well done. I really liked Killmonger to an extent. I thought like some of his reasoning for running back there was a little weird, but I get it. It was a fun movie too. When they're in that Korean illegal gambling area, and they started going crazy in there. I was like, yes, that's.
Can you imagine something?
It.
She used a wig as a weapon. She went.
Whoop. I don't want this.
I'm like.
I probably would have died.
I'll just pretend to pass out.
Yeah,
Right
true.
there.
Probably would have pooped on myself so they thought I was really dead. just to seal the deal.
Oh gosh,
You're sick. Fraser?
It's a good movie. I liked it. I just got to get this out here though.
Go for it.
Movie is not better or not smarter than Tony Stark.
I've had this with him. This back and forth.
Who's not smart?
She does more with more advanced technology.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Black Panther's sister?
Doesn't even do
Sure,
more
yeah.
with technology. Because think about Iron Man. He made a nanite suit of armor. They've had all that technology, never done anything like that.
His is nanite. Yeah.
It's not
He
nanite.
just needs a necklace.
Oh,
He needs a necklace.
Yeah, that was like a big plot point in the movie. It was like, you want the gold, you want the classic nanites, like
Which is hard.
I got the gold ones.
I would have switched on the gold.
That's the one he went and grabbed the gold John. But no, I like Black Panther. Super fun movie. Killmonger, as you were saying. I was just like, so let me get this right. You went, joined the army, did like 20 overseas tours, a bunch of spec op missions, because somebody in Africa killed your dad? Like, bro, just go to Africa. You know what I mean? like you already had the little lit thing. All you had to do was just take a trip.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So my personal opinion, I liked it because I really liked Killmonger. I thought he was just super savage. I like that about him. I like how he shot the girl. Because a lot of time people would simp and let the guy get away. He said no. These hoes are nothing, and he killed her. That's what you're supposed to do in life. You should never let a
No, don't shoot.
You should, maybe not literal. Like you literally can't just-
They do say shoot your shot though.
And if it's detrimental to the woman, it happens. You have to focus about your own mission. And that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say shoot women because I'm completely against shooting women. I love women, but you can't let a woman get you off your path. He was born to go back and murder people. You can't let that one piece of, you know how many other girls there are in the sea? Like, and I can't even swim and I know that there's girls in the sea. So imagine what he can do. He knows spec ops. Like he can swim. You gotta swim to do that stuff, I assume.
Oh,
Fine.
Bro, you don't go swimming. Bitch just pop up out the ocean like no, not this one. Not this one. Keep going. She's in here somewhere. You go through like Mushu and Mulan just pulling heads out like, oh, not that one.
But no, yeah, I really liked it. I really
That's
like Killmonger. I like how he had the gold on. I thought he was super drippy. I liked his haircut. I thought he had Like it's not often you see, you know, black men portrayed with clean fades, and I never understood that because that's like a staple. You have to have a clean fade.
That's a fact.
So that was just, I think they made it realistic. I liked how the dude that was not supposed to be there, which Chadwick Boseman kind of let him off the hook, let him fly the plane. I thought it was cool when he was like, yeah, and actually like it worked. I thought that was pretty nifty.
What if he was like, oh, you're not black? He'd have been shitty. He'd have been the black.
He does this, and they was like, all right, cool. Name Frankie Beverly's big song that you have to listen to at a cookout. And
that's what if they gave him a pop quiz? That'd have been hilarious. Oh man. But for real, like I see what you're saying, man. They really don't. Don Cheadle's head's big trash. Falcon's hair is big trash. Like these men have no drip, nothing. And you speak to a lot of I don't know a lot of African people, but the ones I spoke to, I'm like I always ask. That's one of the first questions I ask them. How the portrayal? They'll go, oh, my tribe, they did it perfectly because they wouldn't pick from a bunch and it was like actually accurate, which that's all you can really ask for.
Yeah, that's what you can. I like that a lot. Yeah, the accuracy is what you gotta like a lot.
Yeah,
and the soundtrack.
Oh yeah, the soundtrack is amazing to that movie.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, no, that was fire. Yeah, I think they should have Future in the movie. That's another complaint.
No, hell,
he could find out a way. He could have been in the nightclub like sipping lean, and then like saw people fighting like, yo, we got to get out of here, and then left.
Like, no, that's not what Future does not be in the movie. Man.
But how do y'all feel about a Black Panther 2 possibly?
Shuri.
The real question is how are they going to do it?
It has to be Shuri.
You gotta play it off like Killmonger didn't really die and bring him back.
I would not be this upset if they did that.
No.
Yeah. It'd be interesting, but like, would he still be the bad guy, or would he have like that changed him a little bit, and he can actually function as like a good Black Panther?
Oh,
similar to the original.
That's a good point because he saw the beauty of. No, he's bad. You think one sunset is going to take away 20 plus years of this man out here killing people? Did you see his body?
I mean, what
I
if
would like to see it.
He's like a heavy metal artist.
Take a turn for the worse. I'd like to see him as still the villain, but now the rest of the Avengers have to figure out something to do with him because he's just on his bag. Like, I'd like to see him with the gun.
That'd be a good movie.
What if he took over Wakanda again, but this time it's an Avengers level threat? Because they got vibranium and stuff. They got all those shields and everything.
See,
and it's a new Avengers team because they don't have Iron Man, they don't got Captain America no more.
Well, that's a good point. It's a whole new generation.
Wow, he might clean him up for real.
He would really clean him up. It'd be a 30-minute movie.
30 minutes? You think that quickly?
Yeah, it would. What's Falcon going to do?
I said he's the Avengers now because Thor.
Yeah, sure, he's getting Falcon out of here.
Yeah, they're getting gone easily. Like, is Hawkeye going to be the savior of the day? Like, who's going to be the guy? Like, Black Widow doesn't even exist. Like, thank God.
Thank God. You're sick.
I'm so glad. I'd have threw her ass off the cliff. Forget. Let me try to fight for me to die,
bro.
I'm gonna live.
Clint is dumb, bro. Here he has 3 kids and a wife.
Yeah, I'd have 3-pieced her.
I'd be like, man, that sucks. I don't know how you about to get off of here, but I'm gonna go see my wife and kids. So go take this leap of faith. We'll take care of the rest. 3 kids and a wife, and he was just gonna jump off for a woman with nothing. What? No,
nothing.
Nothing.
That's a case of mistaken priorities right there.
Big fact. Yeah. If I was his wife and saw the movie, I'd be like.
I mean, at that point, he didn't have a family. It was just him.
She'd look at him and be like, this is what you're going to do? This is how you're going to leave me?
He had to have been tapping that. Only way around it. But no, because that's the case. They both would have jumped. Huh?
That's Hulk's for sure.
Yeah, Hulk was. But I have a question. What if she made Hulk mad at night?
No. We are not doing that on this podcast. No.
Because would it kill her?
Yes.
Or does it stay the same size forever and he just gets bigger? But it that's just all right. Yeah, you're right. We're going too deep. Oh no.
But that's a group chat combo. Like, don't do that.
It's a true question though, because like that's just a concern. Because I look at it like this. Tracy Morgan said it best. Hawk can't control when he's mad. Like if the smallest thing, like something kid just like, and now he's there.
The dishes ain't done.
He said, "That's not Hawk Kid. We take tests on Maury Povich." Like you can't control that.
He just chucked Maury through the window.
Oh, how'd y'all feel about what they did with Hawk 2, Professor Hawk? How'd y'all feel about that? That's another question.
He's hard
I don't
because
like
he's funny.
You didn't like him?
I didn't like him because he couldn't heal right. Why was his arm still messed up?
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's
Yeah.
what he's supposed to
He's
heal.
damn near soft for real. The more I think about it, now that you put it in that sense, he's actually a hoe for real. Like he got hoed by Thanos throughout the movie, even subliminally. Like Thanos snapped, and like he snapped multiple times before his hand got messed up. Hulk did it once, and now he's just done fighting. Oh yeah, nah.
He really punched Hulk in the neck. He was like, oh.
He beat Hulk so bad, I almost left then.
Bro, Hulk. I was really just watching because Hulk's one of my guys. Like Hulk's one of my guys. I was just like,
Yeah, I remember we were sitting in the movie theater and Williams really just bent over and was like, "Did that just happen?"
yeah, it was like 9 of us in a line. I was like,
I was sick too.
I keep leaning in because I want to keep showing off my do-rag. I'm going to get
Nah, I saw
Captain
that
America
happen.
off of here somehow. Just,
He's
I don't
That
know.
was like
Officially-
going into a game and your two best players get hurt.
Yeah.
Then
He's
it's like, and he's both of them. He just
Big
starts
for
on
that.
offense and defense.
That's offense and defense.
It was quick. He was like, whoa. He said, let him have fun. I was like, oh, man. They need to bring back Ebony Maw because he's hard.
Yeah, he's tough. I think he went out way too easily.
They killed them off.
Nah. It was coming for him.
Nah, I keep him.
Both
Hulk, Iron Man, and Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange is nuts.
He really is.
He's really crazy for real. Like, even though I think Asian Bull is funny for disappearing for an entire movie and then just popping back up. Like,
Who?
he said, "I need to go protect the secret." Like, no, you don't. You're protecting your butt so you don't get beat up.
Oh, I know.
That's the army that's like, "I'm gonna go to the car and pull up." Like, nah, we're fighting in the bar right now. Don't go to the car. Like,
I didn't catch any of that. But I'm
Oh.
going to laugh. You crazy.
nah, basically how the Asian dude left and then pulled up at the end of the fight when it's everybody
Oh,
again. Like,
He-
I'm gonna go get
he
more
has a
people to
duty.
fight.
He has a job. Protect the sanctum, whatever it was called.
Doctor Strange did the same thing in Endgame. He just sat there fucking watching water.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
That's the biggest disappointment in Endgame.
What?
He's over there trying to be damn Katara.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that was you're right. Yeah, this, well,
Listen, do shit.
He's over there like,
he said it like this.
like
And what's worse is he's doing the cool hand stuff, so you're expecting something cool to happen eventually, but he's just like this.
Making a little washing machine happen on that river quick.
that's it. Nothing.
What happens if he gets punched in the head? Everybody got to know how to swim? Is that one of them situations?
These space aliens, they might not know how to swim. They're out there like,
That's
I
actually a
don't know,
good
water.
point. Wow, Scarlet Witch was really giving him the business.
Facts. And she's a woman simp, which is even lethal the most lethal version of a simp is a lady simp.
Big fact.
Like, you sit here. He said when she said you took everything from me, and he said I don't even know you. That
He
was
was
the
like,
greatest shade moment in
That's the hardest line ever. He's like, bro, who are you?
That's hard. That was so.
He really
tough.
could have been from any of the galaxies he's destroyed. It was just like, okay, and
Like, that was fire for real.
That was crazy.
I took everything and what? What else? What you gonna do about it?
I'll take more.
Take more.
That's what I got from that. He was like, I'll take more.
Tell you, that's crazy. He ruined her life.
I'd have gave up fighting.
She was about to ruin his life though too.
No,
Yeah.
I think that just made her more mad. She's like, I'm not.
I'd have
taking
joined
this
his
shit.
side. Once he said he doesn't even know me, that means I'm nothing. Like I might as well go to the winner's side. Call me Kevin Durant. I'm jumping shit.
She was by herself.
Yeah, she almost had it.
Yeah, she gave him the business.
For sure.
If you take out dude, they wouldn't even have to be in that game. I don't even like to call him by his name. His name's Chris in real life, Chris Pratt.
Chris,
You take him away,
Are you talking about Star Lord,
Oh,
Chris
my
Pratt.
God.
Yeah.
the greatest superhero in the entire series? Yes, sir.
What?
Why not in jail for that? They should have imprisoned that man for that shit.
Honestly,
yeah,
that's
he's going to jail
free.
for that for sure.
No, he got
I
dusted.
I try not to think about it because it like I get actually personally mad at him.
I actually won't watch any of his other movies now because of that.
Honestly, he got dusted for that. I
I'm
think he-
boycotting him. He will not get however much money from my ticket goes to him. He won't get it.
That's hilarious.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, I hated that.
I was going to sue him for emotional distress actually, but I couldn't. Tried.
I'm actually
Anybody got anything else?
personally, I'm thankful for Star Lord because he let me have a third Avengers movie. So,
We could have had Iron Man, more Avengers.
I guess if you look at it like that,
like, was he an idiot? Oh, for sure, the worst. In fact, if they didn't make a third movie, then I'd be right there with you. He should not get a dime of my money for wasting my time with that.
Yeah, that was big trash.
side note, I really like Batista's character. I just like Batista.
You just like, but I was about to say, you're just a Batista fan. He said, ever so slowly.
Oh,
Drax.
he's like the dumb, funny kind of dude. Like,
Yeah. And I'm glad he finally found a role that fits him. But I don't know if you guys follow Batista much, but I watched a couple of his.
No!
I've never
mind.
watched. I don't know if I've watched another movie with him. I don't really know him.
Stop pushing this Batista narrative. We don't want it. He's not even going by Batista no more. They just call him Dave.
What is his role now? Because he's always just been the comic relief.
He's
That's
not even
pretty
that
much it.
funny.
He's hilarious. When he was just standing there watching him like this, that wasn't funny.
That was hilarious. But that's the only thing.
How long have you been there? The whole time.
Hi, Drax. He was like, he's hard. Mantis is OP.
Man, yeah.
Yeah, Mantis is.
She's more powerful than Captain America.
I don't like Groot.
Honestly, guys, I have a quick question about
You don't like Groot?
Go for it.
Groot? Hold on, we have to know about him not liking Groot first.
He says one word. That's horrible.
He says
That's
one
hard.
phrase.
3. My bad. I am Groot.
There you go.
That's all he knows? That's all he knows? That's just how they
He's a
talk?
tree.
He's a tree. Yeah, true. He is a tree. He's a
So what
fighting
do you
tree.
expect?
I mean,
Always
if the raccoon can talk, I would hope the tree can too.
That's actually not a bad point.
I mean, hell.
That's not a bad point at all. That's a really good point, actually. But he's a tree, though. Like,
And how come he knows the words I and am, but doesn't know anything else?
that's probably the first thing he heard. It was like, oh, you were Groot. He's like, I am Groot? They're like, yeah, I am Groot.
That's how you learn how to talk?
I don't know, man. It don't make full sense. You don't think about it too much. It makes sense.
Honestly, I feel like
That's
you're
smart.
a lot from a talking tree right now. I've never heard a tree say shit to me.
Bad.
I've had
I'll
a few
say
epiphanies.
the smaller Groot was, the funnier he was, the better he was. Like,
He's smaller.
teenage Groot is not it. It's either adult or baby Groot. Not
I
in
like
between.
teenage Groot. He was cussing people out in Groot.
I am Groot.
He's like,
I was
whoa!
like, hey, hey.
I am
But in other scenes, they didn't know what he was talking about. I'll leave it alone.
Very true. I like when Baby Groot was trying to dance. Every time Drax
Oh, yeah.
rose.
Now, what was you saying about Mantis, though?
All right. What was Mantis really going to do in Endgame? In that woman team up scene?
Yeah.
What was
Give
she-
people the blood of Jesus. Just hit him with that. That's all she got. Just
Just hit him in the
If you want to
face.
be real, she's really just a Baptist preacher. She's an overhyped Baptist preacher.
that's what she puts hands on people's heads and makes people fall asleep. Duh, the same thing. No, I'm playing. Let me stop.
I'm shoving on the. Nah, let me. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I'm like, with this chick.
You're right.
Dennis was like, "What the hell is this?" She's like, "Spider monkey on his head."
That probably would have ruined my whole movie. I'd have killed her. I would have personally killed her before I left that planet if I was him. You just jumped on my head.
Facts.
Yeah, no, I'd have threw a moon on her.
Damn.
That was
That's
tough.
true.
That was tough.
They
When
also
he tried
need
to
to
throw the
talk
moon
about
on Tony Stark.
He threw a moon, and he was just like, "Don't you throw no moon on me?" Like, bro, you were human. Like, I think they forget a couple things.
But he had a suit on.
The badass.
I mean, you gotta forget a couple things, man. I mean,
Yeah.
he's on a different planet, like, and he's
That
a
moon could have been light.
A light moon.
Yeah.
I hate you, bro. It did land on another planet, though.
Exactly.
It was like a little basketball moon. They just threw it at him.
He said,
That's
"Catch
nuts.
this." Ha!
I think they should have let Thanos flex the gauntlet more for real. Like he really was doing absurd things.
Fact.
He was. I wish he'd have snapped like multiple times too, and I wish they'd have put like real names. I looked myself up. I died when he snapped his fingers, on like the little website. I wish they'd have put my name on the website. Like everybody that looked it up, they should have put their name on it in the next movie.
That would have been hard.
Oh,
That'd have
yeah.
been hard.
Hold on. You went and Googled if you died?
Yeah, it was like a link you could click. It was on Twitter.
All right. Oh, Twitter? Oh, yeah, it's cool then. Twitter
I
said
didn't look it up. It said like it was a link that said click to see if you died in Endgame. Not me in Infinity War. And I was like, all right, I don't got nothing else better to do, you know.
that's the government at its finest right there.
Yeah. I mean, you just clicked it and then it just said yay or nay.
Oh, not bad.
Oh, because the snap. Yep, the little dust thing. Yep.
Yep.
Dang.
Imagine if he snapped and people in the theater start turning to dust. I'd have.
That would have been an issue.
And you lost half the theater? Wow.
If half the theater was just like decoys and it like he snapped and then they just pulled the bag and they just fell. Like that'd be wild.
That would be crazy.
Damn.
Whew.
Question, what if somebody like floated off with the keys to the car or something? Like, how you supposed to?
What if you got dusted and they were just stuck in Lubbock?
That'd have been bad. That's a
That
big
was,
Uber. That's a 2-hour
Yeah.
Uber almost.
That'd be a
That-
rough
Oh wait, y'all went to go see that in Lubbock?
of course,
Yeah.
we can't go see that.
Oh, with the dinner?
Yep.
yeah, you can't waste your money out in Clovis like that.
We
Those
left-
Yeah,
things-
you're right. You got to go to Alamo.
First off, those seats break your back. Second, those are the most ghetto people I have ever seen in a movie theater.
Big trash, and the speakers suck. It sounds like you're listening to like bad headphones. Yeah,
What did we go?
have
We went to go
popcorn
see
fights.
Spider-Verse in there.
hard.
Spider-Verse. That's better than Tobey Maguire.
That's
I'll
the best. That's the best adaptation of Spider-Man.
I think
Ever.
so. I agree.
I can't
He
wait.
had Jordan 1s on under his suit. He's fire.
That is crazy. Anybody got anything else? We just kind of been chopping it up.
I think that covers, most of the big things that are important for
It
talking
does.
superhero
It
movies.
We'll have another one with DC. Oh, I got nothing but negative things to say about that. But
Yeah,
I don't know
nothing
why
good
you
to
hate
say
on
about
Aquaman
DC.
the way you do.
Aquaman's a bro. Put Aquaman in the desert. What is-
no. That's another episode.
That's a new episode. Yeah, you're right.
That's
You're
another
right.
episode. Thank you for our first official guest, Frazier. Smitty.
Not Aaron.
People will be big mad at us for this too. I got cussed out on the phone right before I hopped up on here.
That's
Yeah,
true.
now he's probably gonna jab me next Christmas. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, thank you guys.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us on. Thanks for having me on. Frazier can thank himself. Jeez.
Grab me on, guys.
Thank you guys. And we wrong device.